My wife came here January 2015 and died here on the 4th of February. She was suffering with cancer and she came from the Queen's Centre at Castle Hill, and it was a bit of an unknown quantity as to quite what to expect when we got here, but the supports, the facilities, the kindness, you can't measure it. It's unbelievable.
I do believe if we didn't have the support of Dove House, I possibly wouldn't be able to manage John at home anymore. We have had John like this for, over 8 years. It is very tiring, it's very demanding, and without me having a break, I wouldn't be able to do it. I just wouldn't.
December the 17th, my daughter was diagnosed with motor neuron disease and given 2 to 5 years. By the beginning of March, it was obvious it was going to be considerably quicker than that. And I don't know who referred to, but somebody said, "Have you thought about Dove House?" It got to the stage where if I told a 9-year-old daughter that Mummy had to go into hospital, she'd say, "No, I'm not going." If I told her Mummy was coming in here, yes. I say, "Well, I'm going to see my mates," and I wondered who the mates could be. They were the nurses. I can't praise them highly enough. They are the most amazing bunch of people.
It is a service for the community and supported by those around it.
The funding's so needed, and it's a good way of keeping our local hospice open. Because we always think it's never going to happen to us, but nobody knows what's around the corner. And if we lose it, I don't know what people like us, the patients, would do.
You're supporting a local charity, you're making the difference to local people, and you never know if you might need our services yourself.
Hello there, first of all I'd like to say a huge congratulations to the reception team for being nominated for the United Award. It's a joy really to work with so many different individuals with different personalities, some younger, some older than others, but I think they all have one aim really at the end of the day, and that is to look after everybody that comes through the door. The ladies are so full of joy and they're just passionate really about getting it right, and some of them have been here such a long time that they are part of the furniture. I just wanted to say that I'm very proud to be part of such a wonderful team, and a team that can interact so much with all the different departments, and I'd like to say a huge well done to them all.
Genuinely, my heartfelt thanks. The excellent team that I work with, my volunteer drivers and escorts, the enthusiasm, the care that they show towards the people that they transport. It's not just about driving a van in all weathers at short notice, it's about the engagement with the patients. The drivers, I'm sure, derive benefit from it, but that really does pale to the benefit that's derived by the patients. I wish you a very good evening, and again, heartfelt thanks from all of us responsible for the patient transport.
Hi everybody, I hope you're all having a good evening. I'm Julie of the House Square team, just trying to promote what a wonderful team that we've got, and obviously we're up for the United Awards team. And why should we win it? Well, I think we've got one of the best teams going. We've got a very positive, very professional, very passionate team on board. If anybody's stuck, then they help everybody out. They give excellent customer service to anybody that comes through the door. And so, as I say, I think that is why the whole team deserves the award tonight. So I'd like to say a very big thank you to House Square, the team House Square. Come on, thank you.
I am so pleased that the volunteers in the Day Therapy Unit have been nominated for the United Award. They are a team of dedicated and passionate volunteers who will put their hand to anything, including the various activities that go on throughout the day. They all really seem to enjoy being here and always have the patient's best interests at heart. We have 15 volunteers over the 3 days that we are open. They know the patients really well and are always ready to go the extra mile. They really do deserve it. I want to wish them good luck this evening.
I'd just like to say a few words to say how pleased I am that the library volunteers have been nominated for this award. The library team of Marion, Lois and Margaret have done a fantastic job in archiving material. We're in the process of moving the library to make it a more accessible and modern learning zone. A huge amount of work has been done to archive documents, etc., of historical importance to the hospice, which give a real rich overview of the hospice's past. The hard work that's done by the library volunteers has been done meticulously, with great care and with passion, and I can't thank them enough.
Well, Rose joined us about 2 years ago, and since then has become an integral part of our team. She's multitasking. She is always the first to offer help if we've got new employees. She's always very friendly and approachable. Often pops in and says, "Are you short? Right, I'm coming in today." Literally, we would not know what to do without her. So I hope she wins. Good luck, Rosemary.
Sue started volunteering for the Dove House in the summer of 2015. In the volunteer department, it was quite a new department, and Sue was actually the first volunteer that I recruited to help me with admin. Sue's role within the department and the hospice is an important one. She helps 2 days a week to process all of the new starters and the leavers. She's meticulous in her work and very professional. She always welcomes new people into our team with open arms, making them feel welcome and helping them to settle in. I'm really pleased that Sue's been shortlisted for an award. She works incredibly hard for Dove House Hospice and expects nothing in return. She's such a lovely lady, and I'm glad that over the 2 years that we've been working together that we've become friends as well.
Good evening everybody. I'm really excited today to talk about Liz and Michaela, our volunteers that have been nominated for the Positive Award. There's a lot of giggling and fun coming from reception on a Wednesday and a Friday morning. They are very, very caring. They do live our values. They try every time to be different when they come in. Everything always seems such a joy. So I just wanted to say congratulations to them both, and it's a real blessing to have them on reception with us.
I'm pleased that our volunteer Amanda has been nominated for the award of Professional. Amanda displays the hospice values: united, positive, passionate and professional every time she comes into our office. Amanda's been with us over a year now. Amanda's been a great asset to the team. She's a wonderful character and we all enjoy having her around. She supports us from an admin point of view, but she's also lent her voice to help us raise awareness of the hospice and the lottery. So I wish you good luck, Amanda.
I was very pleased to hear that Denise had been nominated. She was a great asset to us here in the retail department, helped out in the transport office. Denise was always very positive, always very helpful, always cheerful, worked really hard while she was here, certainly wanted to help any way she could. I think she really did believe in the hospice values, and which was really nice to have her enthusiasm and cheerfulness around the place. Really missing her now she's gone, but yeah, she's been a really good help, and I hope she enjoyed her time here. Yeah, I hope you have a good evening tonight, Denise, and I hope, fingers crossed, you win the award. You certainly deserve it.
I'm pleased to hear that Peter
our volunteer also in the lottery office, has also been nominated for the award of Professional. Peter always wears a smile on his face regardless of everything else he has going on. He's a pleasure to have around, and we love hearing his stories of the rugby and his grandson Scott. Peter also encouraged Scott, his grandson, to support the hospice and also lend his voice to our videos and be an ambassador on behalf of Dove House and the lottery. We've been very grateful for that. He's very professional in his approach to work, and he works incredibly well with the rest of the team and the wider team of the hospice family. I wish you luck, Peter.
Mr. Bell has been with us now for 3 years. Very important work that he does behind the scenes. A lot of people don't realise it involves fetching patients' notes when patients go to hospital, drug requirements. Dave's the man that will go and fetch them and bring them back to the nurses to be issued to the patients. And also Dave does an awful lot of work raising money for the hospice with various events in his spare time. Very important role that Dave does, and we appreciate very much what he does for us.
Joan has been a volunteer in the fundraising department for about 8 years now. She's a really committed volunteer. She works mainly with our database, Razor's Edge, and really important to the marketing material that we send out. She's known us all for a long time and we were all friends really. She talks to us about her family and how our families are, and she lives up the hospice's values. She's positive, professional and passionate, and we really wouldn't know what to do without her. She's a really valuable part of the fundraising team and we're really grateful to have her.
Well, what can I say about Steve? Down here at the Retail Distribution Centre, he has become part of the fixtures and fittings. Steve works 4 days a week. He's one of the most reliable volunteers we've ever had. He's quite happy to go on vans with the drivers and service the shops. He's happy to sweep up in the distribution centre. But most of all, his main role is keeping the stock flowing. Very, very reliable. He does understand what the hospice is all about. His work ethic is fantastic and he really is a credit to the retail department. Good luck, Steve.
Marjorie has been volunteering at the on-site shop now for 7 years, ever since the shop opened. And her loyalty, her passion, her drive, her professionalism goes beyond doubt. She loves it here and we love her. She's always happy to stick stickers on tickets, to tidy up the shop, do a bit of dusting. But what makes Marjorie so special is she's fun. She loves coming here. We're one big family, and although it's very emotional for me to say this, I'm sorry that I can't be here for you tonight. I'm sure you'll do very well, but the one thing that stands out for Marjorie above all else is that Marjorie is 89 years young. Thank you. I can't say more.
Graham is genuinely kind-hearted and giving and very hard-working. He volunteers for the hospice around 5 or 6 days every week. He helps in the volunteer department sometimes 1 or 2 days each week, helping with leaflet drops, recruitment events, and also sometimes on our reception in the volunteer hub. He's always very professional and really loyal to Dove House. He's been volunteering for roughly about 2 years and he's made such an impact on the hospice during that time. One day he'll be sorting stock at the distribution centre or going to the vans. The next he could be selling lottery tickets at one of their events, and he also helps us with recruiting more volunteers. He's been out in all weathers to help us and I'm really glad that he's part of our team. He's making such a difference to help us get the message out there that we need more people to volunteer just like him. I'm really glad that he's been shortlisted for an award. Like so many of our volunteers, he gives everything and expects nothing. He's a real gem.